make sure we get our mics and our cameras back on as well.
Oh, there we are. Councillor Michelle Jones has just joined. I've just gone through the usual introductory stuff, Michelle, as you're aware. If you don't hear the whole debate, then you can't vote. If your screen freezes, but you have heard the whole debate, you may use your discretion over whether or not to vote. However, if you didn't hear the whole debate, then you can't vote. I think, as Scott has said, could you switch your camera back on, please, Michelle and Clive?
Yeah, and Lee is on his way as well, but we
Okay.
will. There's Michelle. Wait for Clive to pop his camera back on, and then we'll make a start then. It's a shame we can't do it remotely.
Is Clive there? Have we lost Clive?
Clive, if you're there, can you pop your camera back on, please?
Okay, we've obviously got the issue with Clive. Even without Clive, we still have 3 members, yeah. So we're still quorate.
Yeah, I'll just make a start then. So, croeso i'r cyfarfod pnawn 'ma. Welcome to this afternoon's meeting of Rights of Way. I think we've lost Clive.
Yeah.
Please note that today's meeting may be recorded. This recording will be broadcast on the authority's website and may be used for training purposes by the Democratic Services Department. All attendees will be in view of the camera, and by attending, you are consenting to being filmed and to the possible use of those images and sound recordings being used as outlined above. First item on the agenda is apologies for absence. We have
none.
I know we already know that Lee is on his way, so we can accept that. Declarations of interest. Members are reminded of their personal responsibility to declare any personal and prejudicial interest in respect of matters contained in this agenda in accordance with the provisions of the Local Government and Finance Act 1992 relating to Council Tax, the Local Government Act 2000, the Council's Constitution and Members' Code of Conduct. Note, members are reminded that they must identify the item number and subject matter that their interest relates to and signify the nature of their personal interest. Where members withdraw from a meeting as a consequence of the disclosure of a prejudicial interest, they must notify the chair when they leave. Are there any declarations of interest? Nope. So item number 3, extinguishing guidance for information. So we've had the information sheet on that. We haven't got to move anything on that respect.
You haven't got that is the legislation and the guidance that you need to take into account when you're making your decision.
Right.
Fabulous. So, yeah, just for information.
Fabulous. Thank you very much. Item number 4 then is the proposed extinguishment of a public footpath, Town 20, land at Castle Street, Merthyr Tydfil Town Centre. To consider the reports of the Chief Executive. Beth, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Chair. I've just done a quick summary today now of the report. Obviously, you've all read the report, but I just may go through 3 points on it. The report is in relation to a footpath opposite the Civic Centre, actually, on the green area, running adjacent to where the old the bus station used to be. It's an extinguishment of Town 20 and Section 118 of the Highways Act 1980. There's already an alternative route, literally a stone's throw from the Town 20 path, which is there, and we've also got the Gleeblan site directly next to it as well, the new Gleeblan site. When the Gleeblan site was being constructed, the path was temporarily closed and then reopened, and then following the reopening of the path, it was announced that a playground was going to be constructed on the green area on Castle Street as well. So the situation we have a construction of a playground, we've got a public open space, which, although it's not identified in the LDP, in the planning for this open space, it was referred to as public realm area. And then we've got the other footpath, which is Town 21, which is less than 5 metres away from it. So the footpath would actually run directly next to a wall and to a fence, so it would be really narrow. So taking all of that into account, with the other the alternative routes there, we feel that this footpath isn't necessary anymore. So the proposal is to extinguish this footpath because we've got another one directly next to it. So I think that's about the summary of what's been written in the report, Chair.
You're
You're on
muted,
mute,
Scott.
Chair.
Thank you. And yeah, obviously, welcome, Lee. So I don't know how much of what you caught there off Beth, whether you caught everything that she said or not. You know what I mean? But
No, I didn't catch hardly any because I had a problem with my audio even when I logged in. So yeah, I caught about 20 seconds. So
no
Okay,
worries.
so yeah, you won't be able to vote then,
okay, no
Councillor
problem.
Davis. Yeah.
Thank you, Lee. So obviously, as Beth has highlighted, the recommendations obviously are to extinguish that right of way. Do we have anybody who could propose the?
Yeah.
Do we have any questions or
Do we have any
comments?
Sorry, yeah. Do you have any questions?
No.
No
No
questions.
questions. Any comments?
No
Nope.
comments,
No.
Chair.
No.
Fabulous. So we will.
I'll propose to extinguish the path then, thanks.
Thank you, Councillor Tavi. Anyone second that?
Second.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Councillor Jones. So if we can take that to the
Take that
vote
to-
then, please.
Okay, so could all councillors in agreement with officer's recommendation please raise their hands? It's 1, 2, 3. Councillor Preston? That's carried unanimously, Chair.
Fabulous.
Right.
Thank you very much, guys. That's fantastic. Moving on to item number 5, any other business deemed urgent by myself? There is none. So go and have a cuppa and I'll see you back 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm not
Thank you
quite
all.
sure why, but when you switch to recordings, everything